Lacey Township, hello. I'm Committeeman Curatolo here with our Recreation Director James Wioland, and what I really wanted to do today was to bring information to our residents on some of our great department heads, of which we have many. So today I wanted to talk about, exactly the amount of grant opportunities that James has applied for and received since he started in March of 2011. And I also want to put it out there that James isn't alone. I mean, we have, first off, I don't know how many other municipalities are doing this and sitting down in open public forum here with department heads. But I thought this is a good idea, and I want our residents to know just how useful and good, how well they're served with our department heads. Like I said, James is one of them. Since James came on, he's applied for and received over $95,000 in grants, and that's a large part of the reason that our municipal tax rate is down $240,000 this year. So, if you're looking at our recreation department as a whole, I'm fortunate to be associated with it. I'm proud of it, as with all our departments. You're looking at programs from everybody from school children to seniors and people with disabilities. So I'll let James expand on some of the grants that he's been successful in applying for. But again, I hope this starts a trend. I want to sit down, and I want other committeemen to sit down with department heads as time goes on, maybe quarterly, and just talk to the people, talk about the services that are being delivered. I think that's important. I think transparency is important. So, without being too long-winded, I'll pitch to James.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, Committeeman Curatolo. We're very proud of the Recreation Department, but we really do consider ourselves one piece of the giant puzzle that is Lacey Township, and we're part of the team, and we want to do everything we can to make the town succeed and to move it forward and bring really interesting and programs to the township. So over the last 4 or 5 years, we've been successful. I wish we can do more with grants, and I know some of the funding opportunities are not always there, but we've been successful in getting some grants for the township, and a couple of them that you can actually physically see is we got a matching grant to work on the Hebrew Park Playground, which was a great project. We also solicited a sponsorship from the Rotary Club as well to help out with that project, and you can see the fruits of our labor with that project. It was a tremendous upgrade. It's a park that I grew up going to as a kid, so it was near and dear to my heart, and it came out wonderful, and you can see that on a daily basis when you go there and you see the numerous families that are enjoying that new playground and basketball courts and tennis courts that are there. We've also been able to receive a Pay It Forward grant, which is through the Michael A. Douglas Davidson Foundation, to update our Meadowlark Beach play area, and that's a grant that started back through a foundation for a gentleman who died in the 9/11 attacks. His brother, in his memory, decided to build a playground in a township every year, and we were lucky enough to be recommended and received that playground this year. So that's something that's going to be on the horizon, coming in hopefully before the end of the fall.
Jim, talk about the disabilities grant that you got.
We've also received in the past a ROID grant, which is recreational opportunities for individuals with disabilities. We were lucky enough to receive that grant a couple years ago, and we have applied again for 2016. And we're really hopeful. I've had a chance to meet with community members, parents of children with special needs, and even the Board of Ed, to talk about how we can move the programming and put together something that the kids are interested in, as well as something that is able to be grant funded. So I feel really strong about our application this year. I'm really hopeful. We haven't heard yet for 2016, but it's something that I really feel we'll be able to achieve. And I think even if we don't get the grant, I think we can move forward on a lot of those programs, because I feel like that portion of our community really needs the socialization and the recreational opportunities as much as we can do for them. So
I think one of the things that really makes Lacey unique is that when I came on board about 2 years ago, I wanted to see that people and departments weren't working in silos. And here in particular, I really never had to say anything. Our chief of police is in contact with our director of public works, who does a fantastic job. Some of the greatest parks and recreational facilities in the state, Casey Parker. And they're in contact with our municipal alliance, the great work Heather does. Everybody's in contact with the governing body. Of course, Mayor Quinn, our deputy mayor, our committeemen have all been very supportive. You know, when you talk about a team effort, Lacey Township is the definition. It's emblematic of everything that we do. So we keep in that communication. I do think we're great stewards of the taxpayers' money. And again, I'm very appreciative of all the good work James does. We're having a great event here today. I hope the weather cooperates. There's some paddlers behind us. We have the Girl Scouts here. Always a reggae band. We do a great job with that.
They're on board. They're on their way.
Great.
They'll be here momentarily.
I hope you know, that you talk with the Almighty and maybe the weather can hold out. I'm hopeful, but we'll pray on it, and I hope that works. But again, thanks for your time, Jim.
Oh,
Got
thank you
anything
very
else
much.
to add?
I'm just happy to be part of the team, and you know, anything we can do in recreation. If anyone ever has a suggestion, they can always come by my office. We're there Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. And if you just give me a call, and if you need to make an appointment later than that, we'll be more than happy to stay and discuss anything you need to.
You know, Jim does a lot of work after hours. I'm at meetings with him at the Municipal Alliance. We meet once a month. Sometimes that meeting goes past 9:30, and we share our opinions. We have a lot of fun. So, again, the team effort. I think that the taxpayers and the residents of Lacey Township have an awful lot to be proud of. And again, I just wanted to bring it out into the forefront with not only Jim but our other department heads. So, thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it.